What is up, everybody? This is going to be part 5 in the list, and in this video I'm going to cover what to expect out on the road by yourself. Now, picking up from the last video, you've been dispatched on your load. You have your truck, you have your load, you have your pickup location, delivery location, and you're out on the road by yourself. One, I recommend taking enough money to live off of for 2 weeks. Depending on what company you go with, they'll either pay you for every week or every other week that I know of. So you want to have enough money to live off of your first week or your 2 weeks. Depending on what company, some of them offer company or personal advances that they'll grant you and all that, but it depends on what company. So have enough put back to live off of. Immediately pick up your cards from your truck stops. Get a TA card. They usually mail them out. You have to go into a TA truck stop, fill out the paperwork, and they mail it to you. Get a Flying J, Flying J and Pilot card. They're the same company, so it's one card for both of them. And get a Love's card. Now, depending on what company you go with, out of those 3, you need to pick which one is your favorite. And this is what I recommend. Pick which one of those, out of those 3 truck stops you like, and stick to that truck stop. Use that card and buy the fuel. Every time you buy fuel, as a company driver, and as an owner-operator, but you'll have to pay for the fuel out of your pocket, so keep that in mind. You'll earn points, and those points help you get free drink refills, free showers, to buy food, free food, and all that good stuff. So, you want to get your points, especially if you're a company driver. Let the company pay for the fuel and you just collect the points. Highly recommend that.
There's somebody backing into me. Somebody better not be backing.
Keep an eye on it. So, after you get your cards, the next thing that I suggest is to be comfortable in the truck. Get really good pillows, and I have a video covering the stuff that you should get, and this is just pretty much a follow-up video. Get some comfortable bed sheets, some pillows. Your Love truck, most of your truck stops are going to have little fans that plug into your cigarette lighter. I recommend getting a CB radio. I don't know where or for what reason people automatically start assuming, oh, I have a cell phone, so I don't need a CB. Here's a word of advice. You can't hold that cell phone and drive a commercial vehicle. You'll get a ticket. It's illegal. So you'll need a fan to keep yourself cool when the truck is shut off. So get a fan, get a CB, get a headset, and get a good quality trucker GPS. I have a Rand McNally. I love it. I think I paid $400 for it. So those are some things I recommend getting. Your first 2 months out on the road by yourself is going to be a little bit weird. You're going to go to places that you've never been to. You're going to go to places that you're going to look at and go, they expect me to get a truck in there? And yes, they do. And yes, you'll have to get your truck in there. There ain't no, well, I can't do it. You have to do it. You have to get your truck in that. You have to get backed up to the door. Your job as a driver is to drive from point A to point B and deliver that load. Your job is to deliver that load, not to get it to the building and then go, well, I don't know what to tell you, I can't get backed up to the door. Then you're not a driver. Then you're nobody. You're just a steering wheel holder. Be a professional. Deliver the load. Be able to back into the spot. I also recommend getting on this schedule for your first month, just so you can do the next, I'll cover one. Start at 3 a.m. so you can shut down at in between lunchtime and 3 p.m. Now, why you want to do that, it's because, one, as a new driver, you're probably not going to be very confident driving around a lot of traffic, especially if you have to go through cities. It is a very stressful thing. You will be check your mirrors always. especially being out on your own. You're not going to have somebody to help you look out. So you're going to have to look out. So, starting at 3 a.m., there's not going to be a lot of traffic. So you can start getting used to being on the road, keeping this big thing in between the lines. Everything affects this truck. When you're in a car, a light breeze is nothing. But when you're empty, pulling a 53-foot trailer, a light breeze will make the trailer sway and go in and out of traffic, and will make this truck pull different. And you, as if you went through everything, you'll learn that and you'll feel it. So, as starting on your own, I recommend that. The next reason why I recommend that is because when you shut down at lunchtime to 3 p.m., depending on how your day falls, most of your truck stops are going to be about halfway empty, and that gives you time to practice backing. Just because you have your CDL now, just because you have a job, don't mean you shouldn't practice backing. Practice backing every chance you get. Yes, you'll look like a goofball in the back of the parking lot backing up over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. But the more times you do it, the easier it will become. You'll start learning how to look at a situation and see if you need to adjust your tandems to make the trailer turn easier or whatever. Learn how to back up with your tandem slid all the way forward, set at the 40-foot mark, and slid all the way back. A lot of places will require you to back the trailer with your tandem slid all the way back. And if you've already went through school and you've been out on the road with a mentor and you're on this video now, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Also, figure out how your truck operates. When I went out on the road with my mentor, he had a Kenworth. That thing wouldn't turn for nothing, it wouldn't back for nothing. And then I got put in a Freightliner. But I was so used to driving a Kenworth, when I got into a Freightliner, I was turning sooner than I needed to be, because a Freightliner turns easier, it turns tighter. So you'll learn your truck, you'll learn your equipment, and you'll pick up on that stuff. Your next thing is get you a little refrigerator. If your truck don't come with one, get you a little refrigerator. Not for food or anything, but to keep your drinks cold. In a truck, temperature is pretty controllable when you're driving and when you're sitting in the passenger seat, because the truck is always running. But a lot of the trucks nowadays have idle, optimized idle, and the truck will shut on and off. And when the truck is shut off, your heat or AC is not going unless it's wintertime and you have your heat bunker on, your bunker heat on, and then it's just gonna be hot in your truck. And I don't think nobody likes drinking hot water or hot soda or hot juice or whatever. So get you a cooler. Also, if you're thinking that you're going to take a shower every night as a truck driver, I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying, starting out with no points, no perks, no benefits, not a lot of money, a shower at a truck stop is going to run anywhere from, I think, $8 to $11, depending on where you are. So keep that in mind. That's $11 every day for a shower. And if you're one of those people that take 2 showers a day, that's $22 a day just to take a shower. See, it goes fast. Also, you'll start get used to your Qualcomm. Figure out how it works. Get used to your driver manager. Get used to your team. Get used to your load dispatcher. Get to know them. Now, always be on time to pick up a load and deliver a load. And if you're not going to be, send it in. Let your company know that you're going to be late. You don't want to hurt your reputation that you have with your own company, because they're not going to say it, but the driver that's always on time, always delivers on time, picks up on time, does a lot of miles, he stays out on the road longer than anybody, he's dedicated to his job, or she's dedicated to his job, her job, or whatever, they're going to take better care of that person than they would that somebody's just coming out on the road for 3 weeks and then they expect to go back home. Well, we're not really going to give them really good loads because they're going to be home in, 2-3 weeks. So keep that in mind. Get you an aux cord, get you a good power cord, get you a cell phone holder, get you a cigarette plug that has 3 USB things. You can pick them up at Walmart. I have a video covering most of the stuff you should get. Like I said, it's just a follow-up video. But Get things to make your life in the truck a lot easier and a lot more comfortable. If you're not used to being in confined spaces, I mean, it's not all that small. I've been out on the road for 9 weeks straight now. I'm used to it. I'm comfortable in this. But for a lot of people, this space is small. Now, I'm not saying you'll have to live in a truck for the rest of your career. Kind of, you will. But when you stop, you don't have to stay in the truck. You can get out and go sit at the picnic areas that the truck stops have and go in and talk to other drivers and socialize and all that. But it goes back into the other videos that I was talking about. You're going to have tough skin. This industry is very... Your professionals are going to pick on the wannabe professionals. Your wannabe professionals are going to pick on the people below them, and everybody picks on the new person. So keep that in mind. So have thick skin, and don't say you're new. Just say you're having a bad day. Word of advice. Trust me, I'm talking from experience. Don't be afraid to ask questions from your dispatcher. Be open, communicate. Let's see here, what else? Make sure I cover everything. Yeah, okay. That's pretty much it. I mean, like I said, I have other videos, so go check those out on my other list, and they go into greater details. But this is just basic stuff for the list going down. And yeah, I'll probably think of some other stuff, because a lot of this stuff I've probably already said in my other videos. But thanks for watching. Like, drop a comment, don't forget to subscribe. I'll catch you later.